Okay, so first things first, I would like to show you bakit isa yung property investing, bakit isa yung property investing into one of the most lucrative investment vehicles. Okay, first of all, if you want to have a business, we should be connected dito sa basic needs natin para may demand, di ba? Business is about supply and demand. So we need food to eat, water to drink, tapos a roof over our heads, and syempre clothing. Diba? But if, let's say, you're working here in Singapore and you wanted to, let's say, have a food cart business in the Philippines, if no one na mapagkakatiwalaan mo na magmamanage, then I think it's very difficult for you to do it now. It's not doable, but it's very challenging. But you can still do it. Diba? Kailangan mo lang ng mga pagkakatiwalaan tao dun sa Philippines. So, one of the alternatives is yung shelter. You buy a condominium unit or you buy your own house and lot, and then maybe in the future you just rent it out. If kaya, diba? And bakit real estate? We're following the concept of leveraging. Leveraging is using other people's money. Imagine, makakabili ka ng 5 million, 10 million worth of property na ang ilalabas mo lang is very minimal. Okay? So you're using other people's money. And the good thing about borrowing from the bank, we are now experiencing one of the lowest interest rates. Later, PNB will discuss with you ano na ba, how much na ba yung bank mortgage rate. Okay? So, but now, as of Q4 6.25, kahapon nandito si Mr. Glenn Peñaranda, he was saying it's about 5 to 6%. Okay? In Singapore, it's 2%, by the way. Okay, and of course, capital appreciation, which is I discussed a while ago. So yung bili nyo ng bahay 30 years ago is no longer the same as of now. And just to share with you, ito yung trend of land values in the major cities, which is Makati, Fort Bonifacio, and Provincial Center. So year on year, you can see there, meron 13%, meron 9%, meron 11%. So it's about 10% per year on capital appreciation. As long as meron pumupunta sa lugar na yun, as long as meron developments there, definitely the prices will be based on that area. And of course, bakit siya tumataas is due to population and supply. So Blue Valley, meron about 6 to 1 million. Around that area. This is a development of Ayala Lakes and also it's about 43.5 kilometers away from Makati. Malayo-layo sila. But when we started selling, it's about 6 hours away. So we're selling kasi Makati is ano dun sa area na yun. Okay. Imagine ang layo sa Metro Manila. Mas malapit yung Ortigas, mas malapit yung ano, but the property prices there increased because of the population. Dumadami na siya. Okay? And the Philippines is, sabi ni our current population is about 102 million. Average rate, I don't know. Average rate of living is so it's about 23.1. So imagine yung mga majority ng tao sa atin is very young. Maraming opportunities. Okay? And these are the office stocks in the PBA. So if you would consider investing in condominium, we were talking about condominium units. Definitely will have an experience for some time. Since nasa Singapore ka pa, I wanted to rent it out first. So Makati CBD is still having the most office supply. Okay. Another is inflation. So yung piso noon, hindi na piso ngayon. And ang panlaban mo rito, if you're going to buy a condominium unit, so the Philippines has one of the most lucrative yield when it comes to renting. Okay. Singapore is about 2.83. Ngayon yata lower. Or I think it's getting higher because of the property prices here dropping. Okay? And if you would ask me, magkano ba magparet sa sa CBD? Kasi bibili ako ng condo, mapaparent ko ba yan? Magkano bang rental niya? So yung line, the blue line on top is Makati. So it's 913 pesos per square meter followed by 864 in Fort Bonifacio. So ito yung dalawang nagko-command ng highest rental. Okay. Yellow, by the way, is Eastwood. So at one time, Eastwood was very popular dahil sa BPO. Diba? But because of the space constraint, hindi na naman ganun kalaki yung area. So medyo limited na yung development. And then followed by Ortigas. Ortigas is only 660. Right. So medyo mababa yung sa Ortigas. Kasi although there's a lot of office spaces there, ang nature of businesses is BPO. Unlike in Makati, Makati is the home to the top 20 corporations in the Philippines, diba? As well as BGC. Okay, so if let's say you want to purchase a property, of course gusto mong malaman kung ano yung mga costs involved, diba? Para you be informed and you make wise decisions. So ito yung nasa table na to. So these are the documentary stamps, transfer tax, so you can snap a picture if you want. If you would buy an Ayala land property, normally it's already included in the sample population. So kung magbabayad ka ng 20%, then it's all in. Wala nang, yung iba kasing brands or ibang developers, once they turn over the unit, tsaka ka lang magbabayad nito, which is about 5-6%. Medyo mabigat. And I wanted to share with you yung value-added tax. Maybe not too many of you will know, yung mga hindi pa nakakabili, but if you purchase condominium unit in the Philippines that is worth more than 3.199 million. Let's say 3.2 na. May pat niya po. So anything lower is tax free. Kaya yung mostly mga nag-start ng property investing, they just opt for studio units which is 2.7, 2.6 million. And it's not taxable. Yung iba naman, nag-jowa pa lang dito sa Singapore, bibili ng isang studio, tapos yung home bibili ng studio, tapos tabi sila. Hindi sila magbabayad ng tax kasi nag-jowa pa lang naman sila. Pero, but if you're married, even if you buy a studio on your left and right, it's still taxable kasi government. Okay? So, just a brief trivia. Paano naman pagka-house and lot? House and lot is the same. Paano naman pag-lote? Pag-lot only is look. Anything below is look. So, I don't. Okay, and then after you bought a property, of course, in 5 years later, kasi sabi dun sa statistics sa global, sabi ng Global Property Guide, in 5 years later, a free-selling condo, after 5 years, nag-appreciate siya ng about 50%. So, hindi naman 50%. So, soon may benta kasi wala tayong earnings. But of course, this is depending if you have a buyer. Kung sa amin wala po sila, depending on buyer. So, these are the taxes that you can pay. This capital gains tax of 6% and the broker's commission of 3 to 6%. So doing the math, rough ano lang, kumita ka ng 50, binenta mo for magbayad ka ng 12% kasi ano pa yun, already August. So hindi naman 6% yung BGC. Kasi parang nag-brokerage ka, so 12%. 50 minus 12, wala pa rin yung percentage nila. If ideally, may value. So what if naman, ayaw mo munang ibenta, gusto mo kumita, paparentahan mo lang. Kasi in the future, gusto mo rin namang tirahan or yung anak mo is going to use it in the future. But now, you just wanted to rent it out. Ano naman yung mga costs involved mo? So these are the costs involved. You need to pay income tax, 5 to 26%. Later, I will show you yung big breakdown. And then, real property tax, ito yung pinaka-malaki natin. Then, association dues, of course, you need to maintain yung common areas, para yung security guard, yung sa lift nyo, lift maintenance, lalo kung pang-off area. So, it's between 50 to 120 per square meter. But this is negotiable. Sometimes, the tenant will pay for it, sometimes, but normally, the landlord pays for it. And then, the broker's commission. So, parang dito sa Singapore, meron ka rin bayad sa agent fee. Although sometimes, ngayon kasi, since may local government, I think they should be parang broker. You can also makakakuha ka na ng 5%. If you want to know more, you can go to Global Property Guide and then puntahan nyo na yung Philippines and then you can extract all this data. Okay? Okay, and then this is real property tax. So if you pay real property tax, depende kung sa Manila ba yan or sa province ba yan. So if it's within Metro Manila, it's 2% and provinces 1%. And then depending on the price, yan, depending on the price. So kung 5 million, 40%, 5 million multiplied by 40, multiplied by 2%, that's your real property tax. Okay? Bilis ba? Di naman, no? Okay, so after I've shown you everything, I wanted to share yung sample. Halimbawa, mag-invest tayo ngayon. I-invest tayo ngayon ng condominium unit. Diba? Parang, kasi sabi nyo wala pa eh, diba? So, tingnan natin kung kikita nga tayo or ano yung mga cash out na gagawin natin. So this case study is involving a 2.9 million na studio unit. Binili mo siya ngayon, 3 years from now, it will be turned over. So habang tinatayo siya, nagbabayad ka lang muna ng amortization mo ngayon. Okay? And then after that, magbabank loan tayo sa PNB after 3 years. Okay? So, kailangan natin ng assumptions to do this. So capital appreciation, sinabi na natin kanina, it's about 10% per year. So for this calculation, we'll just use 7% to be conservative. Kasi ayaw naman natin maging overcommitted, di ba? And then rental income. So once it's built, sabi kanina 864 pesos per square meter. This is a 24 square meter unit. So multiply mo, it's about 20,000 pesos. That is the rate today, but that is not the rate 3 years from now. So definitely mas mataas yun. So conservative pa rin, di ba? And then the initial costs. Initial cost is yung reservation fee mo, yung bayad mo sa equity. Kasi magbabayad ka sa ng 20% which is subdivided into 3 years. Diba? And once matayo yung property mo, you need to put a TV, you need to put bed, diba? Yung iba, washing machine. But conservatively, siguro gagastos ka ng 106,000 kung hindi masyadong mga high-end appliances yung ilalagay mo. Diba? And then, monthly mortgage mo, if it's a 15 years loan, it's about 19.6K per month. Diba? For 10 years. For 15 years. Okay? And then holding cost, yung sinabi ko kanina, you need to pay yung 50 to 120 pesos per square meter. So I'm using 100 para dun sa association dues. And then the property tax are here and yung bayad mo sa agent. Nag-agent ka pa niyan. And then I've also included yung other costs na unforeseen circumstances mo. Kasi biglang may nasirang ganito, di ba? Okay, so all these are our assumptions. Di ba? Okay, so i-plot na natin siya. So year 1, let's say nag-reserve ka ngayon. After 1 year, 7% in capital appreciation is 203,000. That's 7% of 2.9 million. And then your initial cost is 212. Ano yan, 212 mo na yan? That's the 20% down payment subdivided into 3 years and then I just multiply by 12. Okay? So yun siya. So pag inad mo siya, talo ka ng 9,000 pesos. Okay. But at least you've started something. Kasi if after 1 year mo siya bibilin, iba na yung price niyan, definitely. Okay? So this will continue until year 2 and year 3. Okay, so ganun pa rin. Ang nabawas lang dito, hindi ka na kasi nagbayad ng reservation, so mas mababa na siya. Okay? So medyo positive na. It looks positive. Then come year 4 and year 5. Year 4 na turn over na yung property, you took a loan from the bank, and then you've rented the place, you've spent 6,000 sa renovation, so ito yun. So kikita ka ng, ano mga kinita mo? Capital appreciation and rental income. And then initial cost is yung down payment mo, and monthly mortgage mo sa bank. Diba? For 1 year. And then yung holding costs, nandyan din. Okay? So, if you will see, it's positive already. Diba? Assuming everything falls into place, all the stars align for you. Diba? Nakapili ka ng magandang location. Of course, this is not applicable to all properties out there, but I'm just illustrating to you all the ideal case. Or roughly plus minus, yan, ganyan siya. So, it will be positive by year 5. And then, like stocks, marami sa inyo nag-stocks, all this capital appreciation is parang paper game. So, you would only realize it once you've sold off the property. Okay? So, yun siya. So, in summary, you can enjoy capital appreciation, you will hedge against inflation, you will use other people's money in buying that. Diba? And importantly is you have a sense of commitment. Diba?